2012. End of the world. It's supposed to be December, what, 23rd? Not really buying the whole thing. A lot of people are saying, oh, the weather's getting worse. All this bullshit. Okay, the weather's getting worse. Yes, it's gonna happen. Climate change is around, okay? Global warming is happening. And it's nothing that we can actually fight or stop. The Mayan calendar says stopped at 2012. A couple other calendars have stopped at 2012. But in all honesty, that's more about, about the alignment of all the planets. It didn't really say that the world was going to end. It was more of a significant change. And all the true scientific evidence is there's going to be more or less of a magnetic pull within the Earth. Congratulations. Earthquakes, this shit's going to happen. The world isn't going to be the same forever. And a lot of things have been happening, like tsunamis too. And let's be honest here. 2012, Nostradamus, he didn't predict shit. Okay, I'm sorry to say, Nostradamus did not predict things like Leonardo da Vinci did. Nostradamus made a good roundabout prediction that could have been anything. It's what people like to call the gypsy system. Basically, they do a general prediction about you or something that your mind's just gonna wrap around and just connect with things. So Nostradamus, some of his stuff has been right, and then there's a lot of stuff that was just way off. It never has happened when he said it would. He was a guy who just wanted to be another prophet, like the Christian religion. I'm not gonna get into that right now. So Nostradamus, not credible. Mayan calendar, all astronomical. I don't call it credible. As in for global warming, did we cause that? I think to some extent we did cause global warming just from all the carbon dioxide that we put into the air. But also it's natural. If you remember, the climate was a lot hotter back before when we had dinosaurs. Back when we were in Pangea. Yes, did we live more near the equator? True. But also, climate as a whole was a lot hotter. It was actually the asteroid that hit the planet, or theoretically, the asteroid that hit the planet blocked out the sun, which made less heat for the Earth, which made it ice age. So the ice around the Earth affected the climate, and now everything's melting, and the Earth has been heating up for years, which is going to make the tectonic plates move a whole lot more, meaning there's going to be more earthquakes. I mean, they're moving, but just not as much of a rate because the lithosphere, the asthenosphere is the thing that the tectonic plates move across. But with the heat, the magma, everything, the toothpaste type stuff that's moving on has more, liquid movement. So there's going to be more earthquakes and everything. But it doesn't exactly mean the end of the world. It just means there's going to be more bad weather. I don't really think that we're going to predict the end of the world. It's just not going to happen. As for the Bible thing, a lot of Bible people, I'm not trying to bash on you, not credible. I'm sorry, I'm not buying the whole Christian thing that this is going to be the end of the world either. The Christian religion has said a lot of things about the end of the world. The year 2000 was supposed to end. When the Berlin Wall went down, that was supposed to be the end of the world. We've been wrong so many times, so this prediction too, not buying it yet again. Sorry. But what I do think is going to end close is the American society. Why? Because our country is really spoiled. So, and why do I say that? Look at Wall Street. The actual rich people in it who got a bailout, whatever, bankruptcy. Instead of using that for good purposes, they used it for spas and all kinds of different other shit. So, greediness and stupidity, plus our school systems, we are one of the most uneducated countries around. I'm not talking about third world, I'm talking about as in Sweden, Japan, all those good places. They're a lot higher and more intelligent than we are. We're slacking. We're learning foreign languages in high school when we should be learning it when we're younger, so everything clicks faster. It makes our brain stronger. So I think 2012 instead of the world ending, it's just gonna end. I think it's just gonna be the start of the American society ending. I'm not gonna say it's gonna totally end. I'm just having a prediction that it could possibly lead to that. Because our economy is getting worse, and we're not as protected because now there's countries that are actually have the technology now to do whatever they want. And sooner or later, I think we're gonna go down a bad hill. We already owe a lot of money. So 2012, I don't exactly think is gonna happen. As in for nuclear warheads, I really don't think someone's stupid enough to send them out, except for Kim Jong-il, which I believe is dead now, and his son's taking over. Which nothing's happening right now because they all know that he's not ready to take over. It's just the military, and they're trying to get things together. So 2012, I really don't think it's gonna happen. So anyway, that's my little rant on 2012. I don't think I have any more to say about it. Other reasons I don't think 2012 is gonna happen. It's a hot topic. This is always going to be a hot topic. It's always a hot topic because everybody is so... Every time it comes up. If you remember, this is not the first time we freaked out about the end of the world. The year 2000, you remember that? 1999. That night, tons of people were convinced the world was going to end because it was the new millennium. Everybody was like, oh my god. Everybody was like, we're not going to survive to see it. It's 2012. We survived the millennium. I already said all that, but I think it's just a new fad that everybody's just doing it for kicks, and it's getting a lot of money out there. A lot of people are buying Nostradamus and shit. I think it's more of a money thing. And not only that, just more of a way for churches to get more money and people to get more followers. I think it's more of a propaganda thing. That's just the way I feel. Fear into, greed. Basically. That's all I see it being. And people jumping to conclusions way too fast. So, 2012, don't buy it. Anyway, please comment. I know I didn't bring up a whole lot of facts. I'm kind of tired. I'll probably redo this video. But anyway, thanks for watching. Comments, reply, whatever. Peace out.